of y'all before y'all went to sleep last night. Thank you, Aura and Lisa Ann. The Heart Me's really help us move up the rankings, everybody. Thank you, Cindy and Joan. The Heart Me's, everything from the exclusive section helps us move up the rankings. I think I just saw Ian come in. Good morning, everybody back home in America. Thank you, Hannah, Nevertheless, Aura, and Callie. Good morning, everybody. And Noel, Aura, thank you guys. All right. So 9 million people live out here in this northern Chinese city called Changchun. Thank you, Frank and Christina and Aura. Great to see everybody. A new week begins. 9 million people live out here. This used to be one of the most prosperous cities in all of China. Used to be one of the most prosperous cities. However, thank you, Ian. Thank you, Aura. This city in the past couple of decades has fallen behind a lot of southern Chinese cities. Thank you, Lala, Aficionado, Moonwatch, Love, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Thank you. Please share the live stream, everybody. Please share this live stream. I like to think of this city as the Detroit, Michigan. Hold on one second. Somebody's calling me. Hold on one second. I think it's my delivery driver. Hold on one second. Where? Oh. 它是个酒店嘛，哎，大姐，我现在在直播呢，我在工作，好吧？你好好找一下，那个，你用百度地图好好找一下，就很容易找到的。OK， 就是那个酒店的名字，我在工作呢，不能多跟你聊。Anyway, thank you, Melon. Thank you, Debbie. That was my delivery driver. I ordered some food. Thank you, Melon and Debbie. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Cherish. Thank you, Debbie. They couldn't really... This delivery driver called me, said she couldn't find my hotel. I said, please use Baidu Maps. Thank you, Nook E. Let's keep moving. All right, anyway, let me continue as we explore these back alleys. Thank you, All Things and Nook E. Now, when you come out to a neighborhood like this here in the city of Changchun, you have to remember that this is actually very similar to the United States. Back home to America. Thank you, Mo. Now, I have never lived in Europe, so I'm not really sure what Europe looks like at night. But most major American cities, if you walk in the downtown areas, thank you, Crazy A and Why Me, it's going to look similar to this. It's going to look similar to this. Very, very quiet, very, very serene. Thank you, Crazy A and Why Me. It's not even 10 p.m. yet. You can see how quiet this city has become. Very, very similar to the back alleys of New York, Chicago. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you very much. Thank you, DJ Mo. Just look at how quiet it is. Hardly any cars. Very, very quiet neighborhoods. Very different from the bustling, from the hustle and bustle of southern China that we've been visiting for the first part of our 2-month trip. So we're going to walk around. Good morning, Yvonne. Hello, Yvonne. So we're going to walk around this part of the country. We're going to walk in this city. We're going to be here for a couple days, and then we're going to actually go further north towards the border with Russia. It is raining a little bit, but it doesn't matter. We're going to keep exploring the neighborhoods. Thank you, Skelly. Hello in Chicago. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you, Mark, for the first gift. Let's keep it moving. Please follow the channel and share this live stream. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Richard. All right. Everybody excited for Monday? This ain't no Labor Day today no more. It's a full work week. I hope y'all excited for Monday. Let's keep it moving. Great to see everybody. We're in Changchun City. Now, what these streets are actually called is they call it hutongs. You can see that right there. Huiminglu Beihutong. You see that right there? But what's interesting about this place is you can see what used to be the hutongs filled with older buildings, smaller buildings, were actually all taken down well before 2024. So you think about 30, 40 years ago, all these buildings are very recent, last 20, 30 years. So even though these places have kept the word hutong, it's not an authentic hutong. These are more like residential neighborhoods. Thank you, Just Kirby. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. You know what? It's Monday morning, man. Y'all don't want to hear all that bull crap, man. Let's just keep moving, explore the streets. Very romantic out here, man, being by myself. It's a little bit of a rain, but, you know, rain never hurts anybody. You know, thank you, Brick Prickly. Thank you. Great vibes. Very, very romantic little evening walk. by yourself in the rain. Thank you, Tessa Wilson. Thank you, Ian, for the galaxy. Thank you, Tessa Wilson. Great to see you, Tessa. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Deanna. You see, I could have mailed it in today, to be honest, man. I could have mailed it in today and just went to a restaurant and had a little dinner live stream. But I said, you know what? I got to be out here in the streets with the people. So let's keep it moving. Thank you, Yvonne. Good morning, everybody. Back home in the States, we're in a brand new city. Thank you, Aura. We'll be here for the next few days. This is called, thank you, wonderful. Thank you, Aura. Good morning, everyone. This is called the city of Changchun. Means literally everlasting spring is the name of this city. Changchun, perpetual spring. What's ironic about it is that this city is cold as hell in the winter. It's one of the coldest cities in all of China. Not the coldest, but one of the coldest cities in all of China. Thank you, Serenity and Aura. Now, as you walk down the street here, I'm telling you guys, this place reminds me of one place in particular. These northern cities, thank you, Jules, remind me of one place in particular. All right? And the answer is probably going to surprise you guys, given that I'm coming home from the States. This place reminds me of Japan. This place, more than anything else, reminds me of walking through Japan. For those of you who've been to Tokyo, who've been to Osaka, there's a lot of neighborhoods like this in Japan where it's very, very quiet, not a lot of people in the streets at this time at night. It's a very romantic, and you're totally safe. This actually reminds me of Japan because the reason is, you have to understand, this entire province that we're in called Jilin only has 27 million people, which sounds like a lot to an American back home. Oh my God, 27 million people. That's crazy. Thank you, Sarah Morgan, and all things. Good morning, everybody. 27 million people in the context of a Chinese province, which is the equivalent of a state back home in America, is nothing. Thank you, Sarah. This is one of the smaller provinces in terms of population in all of China. For reference, I live in Guangdong province, about 100 million people. This place only has 27 million people. So you're going to have a lot of empty streets like this, even in its capital city. Thank you, Leather. Thank you, Alicia. So for those of you who are watching me for the very first time, my name is Daniel from the state of North Carolina in Chapel Hill. I stream in China every day. Please follow the channel. For those of you who've been watching me for a while, recall that in early July, when we began our trip to stream, we began it in Guangzhou. Remember, what up, Dylan? Good morning, Dylan. Thank you, Nana. Thank you so much, everybody. Remember, we began our trip in Guangzhou through the city villages in Guangzhou, where every single street and alley was packed with people, even at midnight. Thank you, All Things and Jesse. You guys remember that, right? This is why northern China is very different. It's much quieter. Thank you, Nana. It's Sticky Rice. It is much more serene, much less chaotic and hectic, much more suitable, in my opinion, for a quiet and serene life. This is why these streets really remind me of walking through Tokyo, walking through Osaka, a lot of places in Japan, just very quiet, very safe. You know, you kind of just walk around these neighborhoods and you wonder about the people that live in these buildings over here. Thank you, Terry, and thank you, Grumpy. You wonder about the women and the men that live in these buildings over here. You wonder what they do for a living. Thank you, Jacqueline. How's their life? You know what I'm saying? What are the worries and stresses in their life? What makes them happy? This is what I think about when I walk around in these neighborhoods. So let me continue to say a few more things about this place, okay? There's a lot of population loss. Thank you, Dakota. Good morning, Dakota. Please follow the channel, everybody. We stream in China. We're going to go to Thailand. We stream every single day for at least 3-4 hours, maybe 4 or 5 hours, even up to 8 hours sometimes. So please follow the channel, everyone. Thank you, Jenny. So this place right here, the city of Changchun and Jilin province overall, has, in what I would call, suffered from a few things that led to the population decline here in the past 20 years. One of the first reasons is that the people here, even under the one-child policy, obviously you can only have one child unless you're an ethnic minority, the people here don't have kids as much as you would find in, let's say, a Guangdong province or southern China. What I mean by that is, Now, of course, under the one-child policy, everyone is supposed to have only one kid 20, 30 years ago when I was born. However, the birth rate here in Dongbei has typically been lower compared to southern parts of China. That's the number one reason. So first of all, lower birth rates. That's number one, okay? I don't know what the reason is. Maybe it's because it's so cold in the winter. Maybe it's because of the economy. A lot of people lost their jobs here in the 90s due to the restructuring of the state-owned enterprises. Whatever the reason is, birth rates here are much lower I wouldn't say much lower, but notably lower than southern China. Okay, so that's one reason. Another reason is the economic decline of the region since the late 90s. This entire region of China is called Manchuria. It's called Dongbei, northeast China. In the 60s, from the 50s, 60s, and 70s, and 80s, this used to be one of the most prosperous regions in all of China because of all the state-owned enterprises, the big companies that were owned by the party. They're called state-owned enterprises. They hired a lot of people in what were called iron bowl jobs, meaning you had a job for life. Okay? During the 1990s, a lot of those companies restructured and laid off quite a few employees. And by quite a few, I mean tens of thousands of employees in this entire Manchuria region. Some say even possibly hundreds of thousands of people were laid off. And the city of Changchun certainly felt the effects of it. This is in the late 90s. So this is one of the reasons why when you look at the region, it's been in really an economic decline since the late 90s, is because of a lot of those jobs were lost since the late 90s. It's called shagang. And I remember when I was a kid, before we immigrated to the United States, you always hear this phrase on TV called shagang, which means laid off, no job. Okay, and that really affected this region. So you think about where we are back home in America with the Midwest. You think about Detroit. You think about Gary, Indiana. You think about Pennsylvania. Thank you, Snuff Dipper. So many of those places that experience job loss. This is the Chinese version of Detroit, Michigan. This is the Chinese version of Philadelphia. This is the Chinese version of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. A lot of jobs were lost here in the 90s due to the restructuring of those large state-owned enterprises. And you can see this region still to this day, very, very quiet, especially compared with southern China. We're going to explore it. Thank you, Galaxy. Thank you, H-Boy. Thank you, Little Jane. Please follow the channel, everybody. We're going to explore this region in detail in the next couple of days. I've never been to Changchun before, so this is going to be new for me as well. I've never been here before. We're going to experience it all together. We're going to experience their food. We're going to experience their markets. We're going to go to their touristy areas. We're going to experience it all in the coming days. But this is what I love. This is what I love about China, is that China is a very, very diverse country. North and South are very different. It's very hard for you to go into a residential neighborhood in Guangzhou or Shenzhen and experience this level of quietness. Thank you, Blue Apple and Justin Sky. Please follow the channel, everybody, and share this live stream and tap on your screen. I feel great. Thank you, Martez, and thank you, Dream Inc. You know, and also another thing I don't want to get hit by a car. Another thing you guys will probably notice. Thank you, Tommy and Ash. When we are in southern China and we are going into an alley like this, usually you will find vendors, motels, cheap budget hotels that are lit up with neon signs everywhere, right? Like, think about all the places that we've been to. Thank you, Christina. You'll find, like, you remember one time we went into like a budget Chinese hotel, right? Remember one time we went to a budget Chinese hotel and there were neon and they let us see what the inside looks like? You guys remember that? Here, this is what I call much, much closer, much, much more similar to the vibe of an American city or somewhere in Japan where everything is just so quiet. You know what I'm saying? Ice cream. What up, Greg? Good morning, everybody. Wakey. We're here in the city of Changchun. We just arrived about 2 hours ago. I took a shower, Haven't had anything to eat yet, but I'm not that hungry, so I'm gonna start streaming right away. Great to see everybody. Good morning. Happy Monday morning. Thank you, Shorty. Please follow the channel and share this live stream. Thank you, BB. I'm in the city of Changchun. I have a moderator on right now, Ian, so he can post a little bit more information about this city. So let's keep moving. Please follow the channel, everybody. Hit that follow button. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Wakey, wakey. Chris, the time right now is 10:05 p.m. I have somewhere I need to take you guys to, a little night market. But before I do, I kind of just want to explore the streets a little bit. Thank you, Fanny Banny. And by the way, I hope you guys find this type of a walk as romantic as I do. There's nothing I like more than just doing a little quiet walk in China without a bunch of people near me, without being squeezed by a bunch of people. This is my favorite. Thank you, Jolo. I love quiet places like this, as long as my signal is good. Thank you, Jolo. Please follow the channel. Thank you. All those heart me's help us move up the rankings. So let's keep going. Now, so this is why, like, I love to tell Americans back home, fellow Americans back home, these types of stories, because, you know, we often, especially going into election season this year, we often see our politicians complain about the job loss that we've experienced as a nation 10 years ago, you know, in the past. But we have to always remember that type of thing actually happened here in China as well. And it's actually affected hundreds of thousands of people, not just tens of thousands of people. Thank you, H-Boy and Lewis. So my point being, when you walk around these types of places and you can just see how quiet it is compared to southern China, you can feel the effect of those job losses. Thank you, Louis. That happened 20, 30 years ago when I was a very young boy. Thank you, Nana. So it's raining a little bit harder now. Hopefully it doesn't dump too much rain on us. Let's keep moving, everybody. Thank you, Shayna and Nana. Sean, Thank you, Leather and Pearl. Thank you, Tennille. Let's keep moving. Keep moving, everybody. Follow the channel, man. 怎么回事？
没事。
你刚才喊我吗？
喊你呢。
有什么事儿吗你？
没事。
你跟着我干嘛？你这是？
我往前走。
那我往这儿走。
跟你走。
你喝多了吗，哥们儿？
没喝多。
你有什么事儿吗你？
没事啊。
你这有什么事儿吗？你这是？
没事啊。
你确定吗？
确定。
你跟着我 ，Why you follow me？你跟着我干嘛？
不跟着你。
那我往这儿走，你往那儿走，跟他喊什么喊？ What the hell wrong with this dude over here, man? I'm about to put my phone away and handle him. The hell? Thank you, Trina. Thank you, Cam. I was walking, and the dude started screaming. It rattled me for a second. Thank you, Cam and Truly. Reeks of alcohol. Reeks of alcohol. He's been drinking. Dude been drinking a lot. Reeks of alcohol. Dude been drinking. Man. Nah, he's not a neighborhood watch. He's just a drunk. He's not looking at me too. I probably need to put you guys in my pocket for a second. I might need to handle him. Now he walking his ass away. Thank you, all things. Y'all see this live on TikTok, man. Now he walking his ass away. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I said, I'm going to go this way. And then he said, I'm going to follow you. He said, I'm going to follow you. He said, well, I said, I'm going to follow. I said, what the hell? Let's keep moving, man. He moved his ass along. All right, anyway. Interrupted my train of thought. I apologize, y'all. That's very weird. I apologize for the disruption, y'all. This dude rattled me for a second. All right, let's keep moving. I apologize for the interruption, man. He started screaming. He was like, ah. I was like, what the He was right behind me. He started screaming, ah. I was like, what the Man, thank you, Chavez, for becoming a 5-month subscriber. I actually need to go this way. Same way as he's going. So I guess we're going to see him again. But you need to go this way. Let's keep it moving. Follow the channel and share this live stream. By the way, man, this guy reeked of alcohol. reeked of alcohol. You know what I'm saying? This dude been drinking. Let's keep moving. Let's keep it moving. Oh man, what a life. Let's keep it moving. Look around the streets for a little bit, man. Make sure you don't jump out from the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like the clown from the movie It. You know what I'm saying? Make sure he don't jump out from the corner or some shit. Look, I'm the dancing clown, you know? What's the clown's name? Like, I'm the dancing clown. I'm gonna make sure you don't jump from no corner or some shit. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Peony. Oh, I'm Pennywise the dancing clown. That's right. Dude, don't jump out from like a corner or something, because I don't see him at all. That dude disappeared. Y'all see him? Do you guys see him anywhere? This dude disappeared into a drainage or something, man. I'm telling you guys, this dude disappeared. Man disappeared into a drainage. Thank you, Coach D. I was about to put you guys in my pocket for a second, but he walked off. So let's keep moving. Thank you, Martha. Martha came out with the gloves. Anyway, interrupted my train of thought. Anyway, what was I talking about? Look, just look at how quiet the streets are here in Changchun at night, right? Like, look at all these people up here just getting ready to go to bed. Just look at how quiet it is. This is why that's why I'm telling you guys, this is why, guys, I love to travel in China, because of the diversity of the regions. You can go from one place to the next, and it's totally different, you know? We've been on this trip for 2 months, and I see him. I see, man, I'm probably gonna have a problem. I might need to put y'all in my pocket for a second. I do need to make a left turn right here. I see my man's over here. I might need to put y'all in my pocket for a second. My man's over here. Bothering somebody else now. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Naisha. Hold on, I might need to put y'all in my pocket for a second. Comes up and bothering me again. I might need to handle him. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Sky. Man over here tripping. Oh no, that's a different dude, man. Just wearing the same black shirt. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving, y'all. Thank you, Black Widow. Thank you, all thanks. No more talking about this dude. Let's get back to what I was talking about. We are going to a little food market right now. My hair is kind of wet. It's raining a little bit. Thank you, Hak Chan, Manaconda. Good morning, everybody back home in America. It is Monday evening here in China. Thank you, Matilda, Manaconda. The time right now is 10:13 p.m., which means folks on the West Coast should be getting up now. We're doing a little evening walk, a little bit of an alley hop here in the city of Changchun. We just arrived roughly 2 hours and 30 minutes ago. Just chilling, just vibing. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Heart Me's. Thank you. Actually, I'm gonna walk on the street. Let's keep it moving. Thank you. Go Carolina. Oh my God, Rania, I'm so sorry, Rania. Thank you, Cam. Thank you, Big. I'm so sorry to hear that, Rania. Is the microphone okay, by the way? Y'all could hear me on the mic because it is raining. You guys could still hear me on the mic. Thank you, Lorraine. Yeah, you can hear me in the mic? Yeah. Cool. All right. Look, man, this is not 2 a.m. in the morning, y'all. This is 10 p.m. Look at how quiet these streets are. Let me get back to what I was saying earlier. This part of China used to be one of the most economically prosperous regions. Thank you, Cam. And now it is actually here really in desperate need of young people. So many young people have left Dongbei. They've left Manchuria in the last 10 years. So where do the young people go when they graduate from college, when they graduate from high school? Where do they go? They go to college. Sometimes maybe they go to college here. They go to college out of state. But so many people head south to look for job opportunities. So many people go to Beijing, the capital, to look for job opportunities. This is a region, unless I'm very wrong, when I wake up tomorrow and I start exploring the streets, we should be seeing a lot of older folks, a lot of senior citizens, and not nearly as many young people as you would in a Shenzhen or Guangzhou. Does that make sense, everybody? Please follow the channel and share this live stream. It is quiet, quiet, quiet. Look at how quiet it is. I can't. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good job, Bears won. Thank you, Jay. They should have drafted Drake May. You heard it here first. But let's keep moving. Look at this. Look at this right here. I'm telling you, this is actually very, very atypical for a large Chinese city. Like, look at this. Look how quiet this is. Yeah, good morning from Costa Rica. Good morning. Going to the market now, so let's actually go down this way. Boom. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Kick Ass. How many of y'all at work right now watching me? Thank you, Kick Ass. How many of you guys just got into work watching me as you work with some headphones on? Wakey, wakey here. Good. All right. Thank you, Trusty. Thank you, Kick Ass. Yeah, a lot of people keep saying white cars. I never really think about that here in China. I don't know. Thank you, Trust. But I guess you're right. Look at this parking lot. Lots of white cars. I don't know. I've never thought about this. Thank you, Trust, Black Widow, all things. We're doing a little bit of alley hopping. Thank you, Fafita and Sierra. Good morning, everybody. I appreciate all y'all's love and support, man. Seriously, much appreciation for everybody. Please follow the channel and share this live stream. I'm not really sure what this market is going to be like when I get there. I have a gut feeling, to be frank, that it's going to be dead. Thank you, Heaven and Trust, because it's raining. But we'll see. We're about to be there. Let's see what this night market is all about. If I was a betting man and I had to bet, I bet you there is nobody there. I bet you it's just gonna be a couple vendors here or there. Let's see if I'm right or wrong, though. Let's see. We're almost there. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. Yes. I didn't even know that, Ian. How the hell do you know that? How do you even know that? Thank you, Lucky and Sandra's. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're going to be safe. We're okay. We're okay. I'm just, I'll put it this way, man. I'm just a little bit shocked at how few people there are on the streets. Maybe because it's raining tonight. But I'll tell you guys this. Thank you, Jesse. Let me tell you guys some more information about this city. 9 million people, more than 9 million people live in this provincial capital. Per capita income, I looked it up on the train over here, $530 a month per capita income. Thank you, Marie and DJ Vlad. $530 a month in average income for city dwellers. For the folks who live on the outskirts of the city in rural areas and different rural provinces, rural counties, it's about a little bit more than half of that number. But for the city folks, $550 average income for the city dwellers, right around 54,000 yuan in disposable income every single year. So $530 a month in USD. Now, housing prices here are going to be extremely cheap. These apartments here are older. They're all from the 80s and 90s, early 2000s. This is probably from the late 90s. You can get an apartment here, I would imagine $70,000, $60,000, 75,000 US dollars can comfortably get you an apartment in one of these buildings. Rent in one of these buildings, man, $140, even $100 in some cases. $200 will get you a nice 2-bedroom. You know what I'm saying? So very, very cheap to live in this city. Very, very inexpensive. The income is obviously lower than a lot of the other major cities. But life here, as we're about to experience in the next few days, I have a feeling it's going to be very, very chill. Should be very chill. Look at this. Thank you. Please follow the channel, everybody, and share this live stream. Hit the follow button. You can live like a queen, absolutely. But you guys also have to remember, this place is excruciatingly cold in the winter. Now, obviously, everything is heated. They have floor heating here, so it's very comfortable inside. But it is extremely cold. We're getting closer and closer to the border with Russia. Okay, we're getting closer and closer to the Russian border. So, hold on, let me make sure I'm going the right way. We're getting closer and closer to the Russian border, so you know it's going to be very, very cold. Please follow the channel and share this live stream. Oh, it snows hard here. Not only does it snows hard. Big time. It snows big time here. This is the northeast part of China. Remember, we were just on the border with North Korea in the last few days, and we are now even further north from North Korea. Thank you, Jane Yuk. So North Korea was down here. We were on the border with North Korea just last night. We're now even further north. North Korea is already very, very cold. We're even further north. So think about how cold it is. We're even further north towards Siberia. This place gets big time cold in the winter. Big time. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Guy Huss. Thank you, Pui. Thank you, Blank Page. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. I don't have high hopes, to be honest, man. I just wanted to do a stream outside rather than, be like yesterday morning where I was just outside. But just look at these streets over here, man. Even for the Chinese people who are watching me, I don't know that many of them are going to call this place a hometown. So a lot of people probably watching this from, Shanghai or Beijing or Shenzhen. Whoever's watching here in China, man, you guys can see this is the capital of Jilin province, Changchun city. Very, very quiet. Very, very quiet, man. Yes, we're walking in Changchun. Let's keep it moving, y'all. Please follow the channel, man. The good thing is this rain is gonna stop when I wake up tomorrow morning, so we don't have to deal with this rain for the next few days. Just tonight, a little bit of rain. Beautiful. There's no snow in 2 years in North Carolina. Well, y'all lucky. Y'all lucky, man. Thank you, Juliet. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Now, when you think about, we actually were debating, my business partner and I were actually debating whether or not to even come to this city. But we ultimately decided to come here. So, here in Changchun, what are the source of the jobs here in this city? Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Amos Otis. Thank you, Ian. Ian, did you just send some subs? Ian, did you just send some subs? Thank you, Ash. Thank you, Ian. What do you guys think are the main source of employment here in the city of Changchun? What do you guys think? Good evening, good morning to you, Pamela. Thank you, Ian. I appreciate you. Thank you, Jeff. If you got a free sub from Ian, please give him a word of thank you. So what do you guys think are the main source of employment? Thank you, innkeeper, service jobs, factory, telemarketing, car industry, government. Thank you, Rocking Rob. Thank you, Rocking Rob and Susie. Manufacture, delivery, medical, Plant Groove. Thank you. Any Chinese people have an answer to this? What do you guys think are the main source of employment here? Thank you, Farmer Dad. Now, I would still think that a lot of people here are still directly employed by the government in one way or another. Meaning they work for some capacity for the government, whether it's directly for the government or a contractor or something that supplies the local government. Thank you, LED. So that's a big source of employment in government jobs. Another one, as someone just mentioned, is service jobs. Service jobs meaning things like this flower shop over here, restaurants, delivery drivers, a lot of gig workers. Thank you, Sarah. The biggest problem that is plaguing this part of the country, this is the biggest problem in my opinion as an American Chinese American who's living here. The biggest problem that plagues this part of the country, in my humble opinion, is the lack of large-scale employers in any particular field outside of government jobs. That, in my opinion, is the largest problem for the economic decline of this region. For example, Hangzhou has Alibaba, Shenzhen has DJI, Huawei, Tencent. Beijing has countless companies. Shanghai has countless companies. There's not really a lot of recognizable Chinese brands that are based here that serve as a large source of employment for the young people. So this is why so many young folks end up leaving this part of the country, is because there's not that one large employer here that can absorb all the jobs that the kids here need in order to stay here. Does that make sense? So it's like, if you're a young person, what kind of jobs are available to you if you stay here? Well, you can work for the government. You can find a desk job somewhere that's not gonna pay you very well. You can find a hospitality job in the service industry, but it's hard to find a lot of really big name private companies that are based here in Dongbei. And I think that's probably the biggest problem for how, thank you, Joan. That's probably, let me, enough with the yapping. Let's move towards the market. Does that make sense, everybody, what I'm saying? Does that what I'm saying? Does what I'm saying make sense? Thank you, Joan. Does it all make sense? Yeah? Does it make sense? Okay, cool. Let's keep it moving, everybody. Hopefully I'm making sense. All right, next street over, we take a left. So let's keep it moving. Hopefully what I'm saying makes sense. Thank you so much for sending a subscription. Thank you, Victoria and Scott. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. Our community is growing. Thank you, Victoria. I'm glad that made sense. You know, this is why, like, you know, I actually have this thought, man. I'm not really sure if I should share with you guys, man. I've been thinking about this for so long, man. Like, y'all want to hear this? And the Chinese people could listen to this too, man. We have a lot of Chinese viewers who watch as well. Y'all want to hear this? All right, I'm gonna walk down the street here and I'm gonna share that with you. We got green now. One of the biggest things for me when I live here in China, I think about my life and my family's life as I walk around these cities here in China, is I want you guys to understand a very, very simple concept as we walk towards the food market just ahead of us. And I want all the Chinese people to listen to this, and I want all the American people to listen to this, because this is purely my personal opinion. It's not 100% right, it's my personal opinion. Before 1979, 78-ish, China was not too dissimilar from North Korea today. It was a country that didn't have any diplomatic relations with the United States, along with many other European nations. It had a great relationship with African nations that were what we were called back then, now they call it the Global South, but back then, it was like a beefed up version of what North Korea is today. Isolated from many, many different countries in the world. When the country opened up in 1979, I was thinking about this actually, the real economic takeoff in China really began not in 1979, but after 1992, after the Southern Tour. You guys can Google what that is. You have like this window between 1992 to what I would say 2017. This 25-year-old period, 25 years, where the country totally transformed itself from a very, very, very poor nation to now, in my opinion, the second wealthiest country in the world. It all happened in 25 years, in my opinion. I'm of the belief, this is my personal opinion only, and this is going to be very, very tough to listen to. This is my personal opinion. All right, so I'm going to need to say this in a tactful way. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, so I gotta I gotta say this in a very, very tactful way as we walk towards the market. So let me make sure I don't hurt anybody's feelings. It's my personal opinion that in the last 25 years, if your ass was literally an adult and you were alive in those 25 years, and you were between the age of 25 to 35, at any point during those last 25 years, you reaped the economic benefit of the greatest economic miracle to ever happen in mankind's history. Nowhere in mankind's history has so much economic progress made in 25 years. Okay? Different people carved out a life for themselves in different ways. Some people got rich doing business. Some of them had very little education. Some of them got very wealthy doing business. Some people got rich doing international trade, selling things to Americans, selling things to Europeans. Some people got rich speculating in real estate. Some people got rich in other ways, whatever it is. But those 25 years were the most beautiful years you can ever have. If you were just alive during those 25 years and you saw the opportunity, thank you, Mark. Thank you, Just Kirby. You did well for yourself. Now, here's the kicker. How about my family? Thank you, Mark. How about my family? You see, my family left in 2000 and 2002. My dad left in 2000. My mom and I left in 2002. So we missed most of this economic miracle. But what my family was able to do is that we were able to go to America and we were able to have a little American miracle during the last 15, 20 years. But now, as I walked and as I've been to so many places here in China, one of my biggest thoughts that I can't help but think is that now a lot of those things are slowing down. And I have this very unfortunate thing that's really in my mind. I hope it's not true, but I have this feeling that if you live in this country and you didn't get yours in those 25 golden years, that it's a lot harder to move up the social-economic ladder now. Does that make sense? Our family never did because we left. We chose to go to a different path. But this is as I'm walking around these places, I soak it all in. This is a very, very sobering point the more I think about it. If in those 25 years, you didn't win some way, somehow, whether it's real estate speculation, real estate prices went through the roof. If you didn't win using, let's say, doing business, real estate speculation, whatever it is now a lot harder. Thank you, Terry. It is now a lot harder. And that is the biggest thing that I feel. Now, there's a lot of opportunities still. There's AI. Now, people could do Douyin, they could do social media. But a lot of the opportunities that were available to my mom and my dad 25, 30 years ago, when my mom and dad were there in their 20s and 30s, are either no longer available to the young people today or are so much more competitive. Does that make sense? My dad simply needed to graduate from college, and he had a nice job waiting for him. Now, a college degree doesn't get you anything guaranteed anymore here in this country. You really have to graduate from a great school. You have to network. You have to have some connections, or you go to get a master's degree. And everybody seems to have a master's degree now. Does that make sense? So this is one of the some people can say, well, I could say the same thing about America. As I'm walking to the food street now, you can say, well, I could say the same thing about America. You could. But what I find just so interesting about this country as I go everywhere is I just feel like, I just have this overarching feeling. I hope I'm wrong. Thank you, Berea. That it's like, if in those 25 years, and I'm going to put it in a crude term, if you didn't get your bread, if you didn't get yours, that it's a lot harder now. A lot harder now. Thank you, it's me. So I'm gonna leave it there. We're gonna walk towards the market. That's what I kind of think about. I just think like so many things nowadays is fixed in place. Thank you, it's me. Follow the channel, man. I'm sorry if these like midnight, late night thoughts in my head. I've just been thinking about it so much. You know what I'm saying? Like my father and my mother's generation, they literally just needed to be alive. Thank you, Super Dave. And there were opportunities everywhere. People that didn't have any degrees, but they were courageous and they went into business. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how a lot of people made their fortune. But now everything is just so much more competitive, so much harder. That it's like, it really makes you feel like, you know, if you didn't get yours here in the last 25, in those 25 years I talked about, 1992, after the Southern Tour to 2017, I just feel like the odds are harder. I wouldn't say not in your favor, but I would say a lot harder. So enough yapping, let's go. Let's make our way to the market now. And of course, I haven't been back home in the States in so long that I can't really comment on what it's like back home in America. If anybody who's watching right now under the age of 35 feels the same way back home in America. You know, I'm not looking at the comments either because, frankly, when you say things like this, there could be people that disagree. There's people that agree. You know, I'm you know, you almost are a little bit afraid to look at the comments, but it's like, I wonder if people back home in America under the age of 35 have a similar feeling. Have a similar feeling when you think about the world today. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't comment on America because I've been away for 5 years and 3 months now. But this is honestly how I feel. I just feel like, you know, when you guys look at my life here through my lens as a Chinese American who loves China and loves America, loves both of these countries, you know, the fact that I go around and I see so many things with my own eyes and I show it to you. I show you what the country is like, you know, and the more you watch me, I hope you guys can see patterns, right? You can, you know, when I tell you the average income here is $550 a month, you know, 54,000 yuan a year, right? Like those numbers, you know, I mean, you know what I'm saying, right? Like you guys get what I'm saying, right? Like it's comfortable for here, but you kind of think about like, where's this place is going to be in 10 years? Where's it going to be in 20 years, right? Shanghai and Shenzhen is marching full steam ahead. You know, what's going to be driving the economic growth of a place like this? You know, when you walk around, it makes you think about it. Thank you, Stacy and Mark. So, all right. So apparently if I take a right here, there should be a little food market here. The rain has also stopped. So, you know, all the yapping from me has somehow caused the rain to stop. I'm not seeing any type of a food market here, but I just got to keep going. Apparently the market is down there. So thank you, XO Jen. Good morning, everybody back home in the States. You know, I'm just a guy who likes to think about these things. I think about these things a lot. You know, my family never really reaped the benefit of, you know, we left so early. You know, we immigrated so early. Thank you, RZA and Maddie. You know, we never really reaped the benefit of everything I just described. You know, the crazy growth, the amazing economic growth. Our family never saw it. We were in Ohio, we were in Chicago, we were in North Carolina. We never witnessed it. But, you know, I think about it in the sense that we were able to have our own path and we chased the American dream and we were fortunate with God's blessing. We found it. Thank you, Stacy. You know, but I often think about this a lot, you know, like when I'm in a neighborhood like this, I think about the folks that live here. You know, you get what I'm saying, right? You guys can probably kind of understand what I'm thinking about. I know it's Monday morning, man. Y'all probably don't want me to get this deep, but that's the kind of stuff I think about when I travel around, you know? And I think about like things like, what if we never left and we stayed here? What would my life be like now? How would my father have turned out? You know, thank you, Innkeeper George, for sending those subscriptions. If you got a sub from Innkeeper, please give him a word of thank you. Thank you, Innkeeper. I think about this stuff. You know, like if my dad never left, would he have done well for himself? You know what I'm saying? Would I have benefited from my dad, you know, whatever position he was in? I think about this stuff a lot. So please follow the channel and share this live stream. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. All right, the street market should be ahead of us. And finally it stopped raining. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We are here in the city of Changchun, everybody. We're walking around the city of Changchun towards a evening food market that's supposed to be open until midnight. I see it's pretty lit ahead of me, so pretty bright. So let's see what's ahead of me. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Follow the channel. My name is Daniel from the state of North Carolina. We have arrived in a brand new city, Changchun, everybody. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, I'm serious, man. I think about that stuff a lot. Seriously, I think about this stuff a lot. I got a weird mind. I be thinking about crazy stuff. Let's keep going. Thank you, Plant Groove. Thank you, Holly. Thank you, Holy. Thank you. Yeah, man. You know, this usually happens in my night streams when I'm walking the streets. I tend to get a little bit more sentimental when I think about these things. You know, because I put it this way. Thank you, Eileen and Joan. I put it this way. Sometimes being in a quiet place like this, in a Chinese city like this, is actually a blessing. Thank you, Yo-Yo. The world is big, the world is nice. But sometimes living in your own little cocoon, whether it's a small town in America or a quiet city like this here in China, is actually a blessing. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you think about life. When I talk about this with my mom and dad all the time. All the time. We talk about this all the time. Like, if we knew how hard it was going to be when we went to America, like if somebody literally told us, these are the things that you're going to have to go through when you go to the United States. Thank you, Christina, for subscribing. Would we still do it? I asked my dad this question. I asked my father, I said, would you still do it if you knew how hard it was going to be for the next however many years, 7, 8, 9 years, 10 years? You know, and we talk about it as a family, and, you know, and our answer is, my parents' answer is, we would have to think about it. You know, we would really have to think about it, because sometimes you're ignorant, you don't really know what's ahead, and you just have the courage to do it. But sometimes, you know, when you're living out here in this neighborhood and you don't make a whole bunch of money, but you know what? You got a nice place to come home to. You got a nice rhythm in your life. You know, you drive your car, you drive your scooter around. You know, year after year, time just goes by. You don't really have a lot of pressure. You know, not too much things to stress you out in life. Not a bad thing either. Not a bad way to live life either. You know, without globe-trotting everywhere. So it's a way of living for everybody. You know, I know it sounds boring to some people, right? But, you know, let's keep moving. Follow the channel. But yeah, it is a little bit windy artwork. I see some young people walking towards me, and the rain has stopped, so I'm actually a little bit optimistic about this food market. It's actually pretty lit up, so let's go over there and see what we got over here. All right, now I'm gonna have to tell you guys this. So you probably saw there's actually a lot of police presence. I'm noticing a lot of police presence here in the city. I'm not sure if I should tell you the reason why. They had a little incident here a couple days ago. That's right, there's actually pretty heavy police presence everywhere at these public places. I was noticing that in the cab from the train station to my hotel. Let's keep it moving. Hit the follow button, everybody. Hit that follow button. I saw it on the news on the South China Morning Post. But I didn't put two and two together. I didn't realize it was here. Yeah, hit that follow button, everybody. Thank you, Cindy. Let's keep it moving. So apparently, man, that's a negative story, man. I don't really want to share this story, man. Not exactly a very good story, you know? Let me just say there was an incident here a couple days ago involving a police officer, and there's now heightened police activity at all public areas where people congregate. I'm just gonna leave it there. You guys could Google the story. You know the name of the city. You could read about it. These types of events are very rare in China, but it did happen here a few days ago. I saw it in the news, but I didn't remember that it happened here. So let's just say there was an incident involving a police officer, and there's now more police activity here, especially at night markets like this, where there's more people. So just keep moving. Follow the channel, y'all. Hit that follow button. Let's go to the night market. It actually looks pretty nice. Pretty lit up. Let's keep it moving. Follow the channel. Share this live stream, y'all. We're almost at 200. We're almost at 150,000 likes, everybody. Now, you see, this is what I'm talking about. You see, a lot more life now, a lot more energy in the streets. See this right here? That's what I'm talking about right here. That's what I'm talking about right here. I like this. See, earlier today, very few people, but now look. I don't know what that thing is right there. What the hell is that big thing right there? I don't know what that is. What is that? Look like a little speaker, whatever that is. See, more people, more life. Bars. Little barbecue restaurant over here. See that? More life around now. Beautiful. Please follow the channel, man. Please follow the channel, everybody. I stream every single day in China. Let's keep it moving. A lot more young people here now. Let's see if we can get some food. Man. Ooh, I like this, man. This is a lot of KTV. Look, you see, this is very different now, right? Look, very different. Man. A lot of nice young ladies walking around. I like this. Hit that follow button, everybody. Let's explore the street a little bit. I gotta go get that, man. I gotta go get some of this. Oh, man. Let's explore the streets first. Thank you, Cinderella. Please follow the channel and share this live stream, y'all. We are at some type of a food market here. This was our planned destination. I didn't think there would be any stalls open, but there's actually, most of them are still open. This. Beautiful. Are we lagging? Thank you, MCA Bello. Thank you. Are we lagging at all? Thank you, Macabello. We're not lagging? No. All right. What the hell does that mean? I don't know what that means, man. Look at this. We good? All right. I'm not gonna go for my juice right now because I'm not really that thirsty. Let's keep walking around a little bit. See, look. A lot of KTVs, a lot of bars over here. Beautiful. No lagging. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Maggie. Man, I like this, man. This is trendy, man. A lot of bars over here. Look at this. Thank you, Vanessa and Zach Mo. Look at this. Oh, there's a little bar over here. Oh, there's a club over here. Oh, this is popping too. Man, see, this ain't really my scene. I'm gonna have to keep it moving. This ain't really my scene. You know, I don't really fit in at a club. Not a big partier. Let's keep moving. This is basically a little entertainment district right here. You got pool, all types of fast food, and of course you got KTV over there. Oh, let's keep moving. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Nate. The place is popping. Man, look at that. You see that big Brabus right there? Nice Mercedes customized Brabus. Thank you all for G. Thank you. What's KTV? You're gonna have to Google that, baby. Thank you, Melissa. You're gonna have to Google that. You're gonna have to Google that. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Slaw. Thank you. I'm Slaw. I'm glad you could catch this because I know you said you've been falling asleep on the evening live streams. Imagine your ass live up here. Look at this. Imagine you live up here in one of these homes right here, man. Club be booming downstairs and you live up here. Man, thank you, Cindy. All right, let's keep moving, everybody. We're exploring the city of Changchun. It's not really a whole lot. Most of the stalls have gone home. Most of the stalls have gone back because of the rain. So there's usually should be more. They should all be lining these streets here. But because it's raining, there's not a lot of stalls. So let's keep moving. Hit the follow button, everybody. Hit that follow button. I stream in China daily. Please hit that follow button. Oh, this is a little Chinese KTV right here. A lot goes on behind these walls, I'll tell you that. We're not about to find out though, because I'm not paying to go in here. But a lot goes on behind these walls. That's why they ain't got no windows, because they don't want your ass to see what happens inside, baby. You see any windows? You see any windows, everybody? No windows, right? That's right. Thank you, Ian. Let's go. Go and get him out of here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've never really been. That's not really my scene, to be honest with you guys, man. It's not really my scene. Thank you, Snuff Dipper, for sending a subscription. Thank you, Snuff Dipper. It's not really my scene, so I'm not gonna comment. Thank you, Snuff Dipper. Man, y'all really kicking it with all these subscriptions, man. We are doing amazing with the subscriptions. We're building a community here. My job is to make exclusive content for my subscribers, but y'all are really supporting the channel, man. I really appreciate you guys. Let's keep moving. Please follow the channel. Money ass. All I would tell you about KTVs is very simple. There's KTVs here in China where you simply go and sing. With your friends, your family, you can go and sing karaoke. Thank you, Dan Perez. And thank you, You Wish. Now, there's also KTVs where there's more than singing. I'm just gonna put it that way. I don't sing, nor do I do those other things. I have no interest in this because I don't like paying for it. I get it for free. Thank you, back. Well, that's actually not true. I end up paying more. You know what, maybe I should start going to the KTVs. Maybe it'll save me some money. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the glasses. You know what, maybe I should start going to KTVs. Maybe I'll save some money that way. Let's keep moving. All of us pay, that's right. Man, shit, all, man. I had to cut myself off mid-sentence there. Let's keep moving. Follow the, ooh. Man, that's a nice dinner right here, man. That's a nice dinner right there. Look at that. Thank you, Regina. Life choices, I know. I know. All right, let's get up out of here. Yeah, I'm not really hungry right now, but let's keep moving. So what do you guys think of Changchun so far? You know, we've been streaming for like what? Thank you, German girl. We've been streaming for 1 hour and 6 minutes already. What do you guys think of Changchun so far? Any thoughts about this place? Thank you, Wizard Keen. What do you guys think? Mellow. Yeah, please give Snuff Dipper and Ian a word of thank you, and Terry as well. If you got a free sub from them, please give them a word of thank you. You guys like this vibe? So Moonwatcher, you know what happened. This is called Guiling Road, so this is supposed to be one of their most poppin' roads. Thank you, Daniel. Y'all want to see some food, or should we keep walking? I have another place to take you guys to. Y'all want to see food, or should we keep walking? What y'all want to do? Thank you, Meaningful. Food? Thank you, Christina. I appreciate everybody's saying food. I didn't know you guys like food that much. I thought you guys like it when I'm out in the streets. All right, if that's the case, then let me Google a restaurant. Let me try to find a restaurant to go eat. Wow, this restaurant is only 3 minutes away. You want to go eat some frogs, everybody? Y'all want to see some frogs? Because this is the restaurant we found, frogs. Y'all want to see some frogs? Yeah, down the other corner. Right here. Y'all want to see some frogs? All right, let's go eat. Let's go eat. Let me see if there's something else I could show you before I go. Hold on 1 second. This is what happens when you're streaming on your own with no. Just keep going straight and make a left. Let's go. Let's go, everybody. Your Kermit, your pet frog. Frog about to end up in my stomach because I'm feeling like getting some frog tonight. Let's keep moving. Hey, yes, please follow the channel. Thank you, German girl, for moderating. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We are here in the city of Changchun. We've been streaming for about an hour, and it's time to go and get something to eat. My shoes are wet as well. I was playing with my verticality. That's right. That's right. I don't know how I feel about frogs at 11 o'clock at night. Thank you to Real Christopher. I don't know how I feel about frogs at this time of the night, though. It's 11 o'clock, man. I'm about to eat some frogs. A heavy frog meal? Let's go check out the menu, man. Let's go see what the menu is like. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, this. Thank you. That's what I'm thinking as well. Are we out here eating spicy frogs at 11 o'clock at night? They got a lot going on over here. Look at this. Oh, they got a lot going on over here. Boom. You guys like me outside? I agree. I like being outside. See, a lot of these stalls are actually still open. Let me think about this, man. Do I really want frogs at this time of the night? Let's go check out the restaurant, man. Since I said it already, let's go check out the restaurant. Let's look at the menu. Let's keep moving. We're here already. We might as well. We're here. Right around the corner. You guys are going to be streaming tonight using my jacket, right? You can hear how windy it is. We are getting closer and closer to Russia, man. That's why this place gets cold. It is September already. The wind is howling. It's going to get cold. And we're coming back here, by the way, in the winter time to stream the ice festival in Harbin, which is going to be even colder than this. This way. 味之觉 That's the name of the restaurant. 味之觉 Frog legs. Oh, there it is. I see it. It's right there. I see it. I see it. It's lit up. I see it. Yes, please follow the channel, everybody. We're going to be back here in this cold part of China in either late December, early January, or late February, depending on whether or not I come back home to America during Christmas to stream the ice sculpture festival that happens every year. So please follow the channel, man. I'd love to show it to you guys. We're going to be going to the city of Harbin. Last year, it was packed with people. I imagine this year it's gonna be packed with people as well. Yep, this is it right here. 味之绝美蛙鱼火锅, which means beautiful frog and fish hot pot. So let's go ahead and take a look at the menu. See, we only got an hour before they close. This is it right here. This is it right here. Man, let's take a look at the menu. There's a lot of people here. 哎，你好，一位。
一位啊？
对。这种。Dude, smoking right next to me. I want to come to this table right here. Right here. Oh man, is that really what I want to have at 11 o'clock at night? Man, is this really what I want to have at 11 o'clock at night?你们12点就打烊吗？
对。
就12点就必须得吃完。
不是，12点就是后厨做老菜的，你想吃到几点吃到几点。
可以。你们这个东西一定都是得辣的吗？那个锅底。
对。
一定得辣是吗？
可以选择辣的，有微微辣、微辣中辣。
有微辣，有微微辣的吗？
对。
有吗？
有。
哪一个？
这个。你选择辣度，还有一点点辣。可以，到时候你少放点辣，完少油少麻就完事儿。
好，你们用的是牛油吗？
啊？
你那个锅底是牛油吗？
对。
What y'all think, man? Should we have this? Should we have this right here? What y'all think? Is that a fish's head? Here's a fish's head, man.
色拉油。
我先看一下，你自己先看一下。Oh man, look at that frog right here. Thank you, Macabello. We need to do a little poll or something, man. Let's do a little poll. I want to add a little poll. I will do it myself. Well, I'm gonna start a new one. One minute poll. Okay, 1 minute poll. We'll get it started. Alright, 1 minute poll. Just got a little poll going. I'm gonna listen to y'all, man. Please fill out that poll. If y'all say yes, I'll have this. If y'all say no, I'm gonna skip it and go find something else. Maybe go back to my room and sleep or something. Or find something easier on my stomach. Because this looks crazy. This looks absolutely crazy. Let's see what other restaurants there are around here. The poll is on the upper left-hand corner. Yeah, what's everybody saying? Oh my God, dead even, y'all. This is dead even. This is, by the way, also the most number of people I've ever seen vote. Oh my God. Usually our votes are like Usually our votes are like 80, 20, 90, 10. I've never seen a vote this close before. Yo, this is crazy. Y'all said yes. Y'all said yes. Oh my God, man. 哎，我来问一下，你来帮我，我没来过你们这个店，你来跟我说一下吧，来跟我说一下。我知道，你跟我说一下这个吧。我是先点锅底是吗？
对，咱们先点锅底，然后再点那个蛙，然后再点鱼。你要喜欢吃鱼头的话，可以点下鱼头。
不用鱼头，不用鱼头，不用鱼头。这个蛙怎么点？32元一斤是吗？
对。
我一个人你觉得需要多少
507买单，507打个客单，它也是507的。
我一个人你觉得需要多少斤啊？
一个人2斤，2斤是7到8只左右。
7到8只整的。
对。
你们是活着的吗？
不是，就是给花称重的，就给你杀了。
我说你们是现杀的吗？
对。
这样吧，那我弄一个，你这个锅底你推荐什么？
点的比较多的是秘制麻辣锅底。
秘制麻辣锅底。
要这个吗？
来个秘制麻辣锅底。
咱锅底可以选辣，
但是我一定要微微辣，
微微辣，
也微微辣。然后给我1
斤是1到2只左右。
1斤是1到2只吗？
对。
你给我2斤吧，给我2斤。你这数学，你刚才不是说2斤有7到8只吗？
不，我说的是那2斤4到5只左右。
4到5只是吗？好，就来2斤，来2斤。
那也不一定也，它有的时候挖小，有的时候挖大。
蔬菜在哪里？
蔬菜这边。
蔬菜。
这边。
哦，就这边是吧？
对，青菜和盘。
它也是放在那个锅里面的是吗？
对，你要不想自己煮，我们也可以给你煮。你好。
你给我来个油麦菜吧，给我来个油麦菜。
油麦菜是吧？
对。All y'all that voted yes, y'all better stay and watch, man. I'm about to eat some damn frogs at 11 o'clock at night. Y'all better stay and watch this. Everybody that voted yes. 来个油麦菜，然后还有什么推荐的吗？
像你。
来个脆口清粉条。然后给我1瓶矿泉水。
好，凉的吗？
常温的就可以了。就这样吧。然后米饭有吗？
有啊。
哎呦。
再见。
这啥玩意儿？这是？
这是米饭。
哦，你这儿有这个猪油渣炒饭有吗？有吗？
有。
来一份这个吧。
一份这个是吧？
来一份这个。可以了。
可以了，谢谢。
可以，好，谢谢。Oh my God, man! I don't know what I'm getting myself into, man. I just ordered 5 frogs in a hot pot. I don't know what I'm getting myself into, y'all. Thank you, Kemper. I just ordered 5 frogs in a hot pot. Ooh. Hey. Thank you, Snorlax. Thank you, Macabella. Let me see. I'm a man of my word, man. Y'all vote. That was the closest vote I've ever seen since I started streaming. Y'all voted for this, so y'all better. Every one of y'all that voted yes, y'all better wait and see the frogs. Okay, y'all better wait and see the frogs. Okay, hold on 1 second. Y'all better wait and see the frogs, baby. Don't be punking out when the frogs come out. Okay, y'all better keep that same energy when the frogs come out. All right, I ordered like 5 frogs. It's gonna be a whole family of frogs. Okay. Just chilling at work. Thank you, Nate. Thank you, Papa Craig. Thank you, Peony. All right, the setup here is pretty simple. They have see here. Thank you, N. They have a big thing in the middle. And thank you so much, Nate. By the way, thank you, Plant Groove and One of One Risa. They have a very simple setup here. This is what's gonna heat up the hot pot when it comes out. It's gonna be very spicy, man. I'll be brutally honest with you guys, man. This is not the type of meal I want to eat very often, man. I don't think this is exactly the healthiest meal in the world. We'll see when it comes out, man. Because dinner's not that expensive. I will say this, dinner's probably only like $20, not that expensive. Thank you, N. But you guys can probably see this already. I got a little acne already on my nose. I felt it tonight when I was taking a shower before the stream. This is probably from, hey, 好，谢谢. This is probably from all the greasy food I've been eating. I'll tell you this, man. This restaurant is packed, man. Look how many people there are here. This restaurant is packed. Absolutely packed. About to get some frogs, baby. Who's ready? And also, we ordered a special fried rice that you've never seen before. So we're about to have a fried rice you've never ever seen before. It's called pork fat fried rice. It uses pork fat, literally lard fat, to make fried rice. Check it out. I've never had it before in China, but I saw it on the menu. We're gonna try it tonight. I figure, man, my diet is busted already. I might as well, man. Shit. I might as well. My diet is busted. Thank you, Alex. Good morning, Alex. Good morning, Alex. You know, I figure my diet is busted already. I might as well. Man.我点的油麦菜是这个吗？
啊？
我点的这个蔬菜是这个吗？
啊，不好意思。
弄错了吧 ？All right, man. I should take you all to the back. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Daniel. Alex, you missed the walking part, but it's okay. Dinner's part about to start. So I should actually take you guys to the back where the magic happens, where the frogs go to frog heaven. I should take you guys to the back for that. You know what I'm saying? I should take you guys to the back for that. Thank you, Daniela. She was like, no. Bruh, it better not be a whole frog, man. They better chop it up or something, man. They better cut it into pieces, man. It better not be a whole frog, y'all. Oh my God, it better not be a whole frog, man. You imagine they bring out a whole freaking frog? Oh my God. 没事，你们这儿有那个围裙吗？那个
有，我给你拿。
给我来一个。好，谢谢。Thank you, Mooney and Nate. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, One of One, Risa. So, all y'all didn't want me to keep doing the city walk anymore. Y'all wanted to see dinner. Well, here we are. Well, we had dinner, all right. A late dinner. And either my IQ is way too low or I can't open this. I feel like a dum-dum. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Nate. Thank you. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, thank you. And thank you, Ryan Lopez. I appreciate that. Ryan Lopez, if you're watching right now, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. We ready to chow down on some frog? I promise you guys a frog was coming. Frog was coming. Thank you, Amy. Kermit about to end up in my stomach. Yeah. Wendy is like, no donkey anymore. No more donkey. I said, okay, no more donkey. We're gonna get some frogs then. Thank you, Laugh Till, Black Widow. So the vegetable is ready. This is actually very good. The vegetables are ready. We're now just waiting for the fried rice and the frogs. Thank you, Sandra and Laugh Till. Great to see everybody. Happy Monday morning. We did a little bit of a 1 hour. We were outside for about an hour in the rain, and now it's time for a late dinner. Yeah, great to see everybody. Thank you, Berea. Thank you, Black Widow. By the way, 好的。猪杂在哪里？
就是用那个油炒的，就是不是那个
猪油炒的。
对。
好，谢谢。Thank you, Eileen Falcon Pina, for subscribing. Thank you very much. Let me try to move this a little bit. So this is the so this right here is the pork fat fried rice. You see, it's huge. It actually has an egg on top. This was $2.10. $2.10 for this fried rice. It doesn't look like they put a lot of soy sauce on it. Looks pretty mild. Let's see how it is. This is very well made. This tastes just like the fried rice in a Chinese restaurant back home in America. Thank you, Neil. This is very well made. A lot of MSG though. I could taste the MSG already, but this is made with pork fat. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Ian. Waiting for the frogs, baby. Thank you, Ian. Cool. Thank you, German girl. Now, thank you to Light 50. How many of y'all went to sleep last night watching me eat seafood? Thank you, Neil, Florida Gator. And now you wake up in the morning and I'm still eating. You guys, man. You went to before bed. You did. Thank you, William. Oh, we remember the ice cream. 雪糕, ice cream. Yeah, I remember. I do, bro. I need a cleanse. Man, that frog gonna come out, man. That frog is about to make a grand entrance. I can feel it. Thank you, Shayna. Thank you so much. Thank you, Winnie. The frog is about to make a grand entrance. I can feel it already. Frog is gonna make a UFC-like entrance. Thank you, Fuzzy. Man, let's keep eating. Yes, please let the people know we're about to eat some frogs. Thank you, Goddess. Thank you. I was at the Great Wall last night. Yes, you were not dreaming. I was at the Great Wall last night. And now I'm in the city of Changchun. We get around, baby. We get around. Thank you, Peony. All the heart me's help us move up the rankings. We're ranked number 62 in the world right now. The heart me's help us move up the rankings. It only costs a penny. And this angle is probably a little bit better. Right, this angle is a little bit better. Oh, here it comes. Oh. 直接可以吃了吗？现在？
对，它直接是熟的，然后为啥这个汤底要微辣、微辣、中辣、特辣？
微辣。Watch this. 你给我看一个蛙可以吗？给我捞一个蛙出来可以吗？
我给你拿筷子，你可以拿筷子夹。
好。这就是现杀的吗？
对。
你确定吗？
对，都是花，我要都是花现杀。
我拿一个出来看一看可以吗？ Thank you, Nancy Bill. Thank you, Arjun. 啊，man. Thank you, Bernie. 好，现在就可以吃了吗？
对。
好，那你给我一个吧，给我一个，直接给我一个。这么快就做好了？
这样过来，放那盘里放这。
行，放这个盘里面。好，谢谢你哦。Okay, now you see these things they put on here? You see these things right here?
吃完这个蛙之后再开锅下别的菜。
好的，谢谢。这个不用放这儿，不用放这儿，放旁边。好，谢谢。All right. Oh man. Man, if this is called the least spicy, I would hate to know what the most spicy tastes like, because this is spicy. So before we do anything else, man, let's just dig in with the frog. I had a little bit already. I had a little piece already. It is spicy. This is spicy, man. Let me get rid of all these Look at this. Now let me tell you guys this. It's spicy. It's very spicy. But it's actually very flavorful. It's not horrible. It's not bad. It's actually very, very flavorful. However, what my question is why is the frog so small? It's a little tiny ass frog over here. Very small frog. You know, and the meat is pristine. And the meat is pristine. And the meat is pristine. You see, there's really not a lot of meat on these smaller parts of the bone over here. Thank you, Peony. A Chinese person just mentioned I should have gotten the one with the, but they're all spicy. Man. Basically, they gave me some skin and bones type of frog. Very little meat on these legs right here. Hey, oh, shit. I gotta drink some water, man. This is spicy as hell. Oh, this is spicy, y'all. Oh, this is actually very spicy. Oh. Man, if this is mildly spicy, I don't want to know what the spiciest tastes like. Oh, this is spicy. Oh, this shit is spicy, y'all. limit over here. Lady, oh. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh my God. I know I keep saying, oh my God. There's 4 of these bad boys in here. I paid for this. What am I supposed to do? Waste it? I paid for this. Thank you, Pikachu. This one is literally skin and bones. Look at this one right here. Freaking skin and bones. I paid for this, y'all. I gotta eat it all, man. I'm gonna whip it all out because I don't want this to sit in the hot sauce for way too long, because the more it sits in the hot sauce, the spicier it's gonna get. So I'm gonna fish it all out of the hot pot right now. Wait, hey, 这个生的能吃吗？
熟了生了能吃吗？吃了。
必须得进去。
对。
哎，你那个鸳鸯锅里面它有那个不辣的吗？鸳鸯锅不辣吗？还是都是辣？
鸳鸯锅都有一半是辣，有一半是不辣，但蛙必须是辣锅。
必须是辣锅是
对。
吗？哦，应该点个鸳鸯锅。哎，算了。Is my face turning red? My face turning red, everybody? Now, I will say this though, it's not bad. It doesn't taste bad. It's like those ballot eggs a couple days ago. That was just bad. This is actually decent. It's just hot. This is not bad at all. It's actually very flavorful. The meat is very tender. The meat is super tender. It's not bad. It's just hot. Oh my Lord. Mama. Wash it down with some fried rice. Oh. I hope when I go to the toilet tomorrow, it ain't gonna be a mess. No. I hope when I go to the toilet tomorrow, man, it better not be crazy. We better not tear up the toilet tomorrow. Please follow the channel, everybody. Since you guys asked for it, I always do right by my viewers, man. I wanted to leave. I ain't gonna lie, man. I wanted to leave this place, but y'all wanted to see some frogs. And I got y'all. I got y'all, man. I got y'all. Oh, I got y'all, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, which one of y'all would come to China and try